Quake, rattle, and roll. All right, today we're looking at the Transformers Legacy United Quake, and he comes with tip top and heater. Now, I swear I bought a Quake just a few years ago, and I was perfectly happy with it. Now, I did watch a video for this. That's why I didn't buy it right away. But when I saw it again, I was like, you know what? I'll pick it up, because maybe that person was just being a little over the top. Maybe they thought, well, you know, maybe their standards are higher, or maybe they just have a totally bad one. Right out of the package, I can feel what they're talking about. The plastic does feel like, you know, when you get a knockoff toy, there's a certain quality to the plastic. It feels really stretchy, almost bendy, Tonka toyish, not Tonka. Oh, I don't know, like the playground stuff. It just feels kind of like that kind of plastic coming out right out of the package. Now, I won't know if it really is like that. Maybe my brain is just playing games with me. But let's look at it first before we make any more judgments. This came out of the package, the little cloth, or not cloth, the tissue paper package. In this mode, let's see. On the back of the picture, it does not show where to put this in this mode, except, oh, there it is. Okay, I was about to say, I was about to put it on his back because I wasn't sure. So I guess me personally, I'd put it right there. It looks like it's going to slump over like it's crazy looking. Oy vey. Okay, so maybe it's supposed to go like this onto the back. That would probably make more sense. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so getting right out of the package, let's see the articulation he has. He can move his head left and right fairly well. I keep thinking I'm going to pop his head off, but it's not a... Well, that's probably what it was from Titan's Return. He's got a waist swivel. He's got arms that go up more than 90 degrees. And of course, they go around 360 degrees. He's got a bicep swivel. His articulation goes from 180 degrees past the 90 degree mark. So it's about, I'd say, you know, 45 plus 90, so 135 degrees is what I'm thinking. All right, he seems to have like a compartment in the front, but we're just checking the articulation. Now, I do like how these legs are made. I like how they're going with this new style. It reminds me, every time I see this though, somebody else think Power Rangers, the second season when they had that Dragon Zord, it looks that kind of hip joint to me. But it also looks like the Dragon Ball, or no, Saint Seiya figure that I have when I first noticed that anybody ever did anything like that, which was ingenious. Absolutely ingenious. There's no big gaps, and it looks perfect. All right, so he can kick out, of course, like I just showed a split while I was playing around with it, because I was trying to think like he's making the Dragon Zord. All right. He's got a thigh swivel. He can go from 180 degrees to just past the 90 degree mark. I'd say about 110 degrees, maybe at the most. And then does he have the, yes, he does. He has the rocker at the ankle, though it feels like it's going to tear something off back here, that foot part. Maybe it's just because I'm dragging it. All right. So he's got all the standard articulation we've come to know and love. Now, the two figures are not going to have any articulation. I actually still have this figure from my childhood. I had Quake, and I loved Quake as a kid. It was a really good figure. And I'm pretty sure I still have this one still, too. I don't know. I never really knew who they went to, because I got most of my stuff from, like, flea markets. So they go from figure to gun. And of course, you could compound them on top of each other and make them into a double gun. At least you could back in the day. There we go. Okay, let me get this. Okay, it wasn't snapping all the way down. There we go. All right, so he can hold his guns in his hands. If you can keep the hands on. My gosh, I had not expecting that to happen. Okay. Okay, so when you put the guns on, you might want to hold on to his hands. That's very strange. Yeah, it's beginning to feel more and more generic every time I do something like that. All right. I am alive. Yeah, I'm thinking of the, oh, what was it called? The hills are alive with the sounds of gunfire. Oh, it was not Anne and Green Gables. I can't remember what that movie was. It's the doe, a deer, a female deer. All right, so he's got something going on with his chest. Also, he keeps wanting to look down. So I guess he can look down that much. and he's got a little bit of, you know, probably for the articulation. It's not really the articulation, just for the, probably when you have to transform him. Okay, so he's got the opening chest. I keep wanting to put something in there, like a figure or something, or, you know, like reveal the tech specs. I don't think originally he was a headmaster, but he was a target master, but not like they can make a head target master. So I think they may have done one or two of those. I can't remember. All right, so we have an instruction book. Do we need an instruction book? No, we're gonna see how intuitive this is to transform. Now, the thing I look at is I look at like a puzzle. I have the box, so I can kind of look and see if I need to do anything in particular. First thing, since I know that goes down, I'm having a feeling that this head's gonna go in there. Might even just take this off just to make it a little bit easier to transform. All right, I feel like this probably goes under, but at the same time, those hands, since they fall off so easily, I'm guessing you're gonna have to put them in. Okay, looking at how the little things are on the arms, I'm guessing they go in that little hole right there. It's the same size and everything. I could be wrong. Let me look at the picture. No, the picture on the box is showing his hands more like this. And it's also not showing the blue part anywhere near it. So I'm thinking it goes more like this up here to this side. First off, let's go ahead and get some more stuff out of the way. This goes down, we can tell just from the way it moves. Nope, looking at the box, it definitely is going to go out in front like this. Oh, you know what? The arms of those little divots, they go into each other. That's what it goes. All right, so the legs, I'm going to guess that the treads do that thing that the Megatrons have done. I'm guessing get the feet out of the way. Shake it all about, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. I remember something vaguely when watching the video though, and I guess that kind of ruined it because I'm like, I do remember him doing something funky with the feet. I thought that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. You gotta do 90 degrees, then do this. I do remember the video on this part. You gotta do something really funky with the feet. Let's see. You gotta bring this down, bring this up. So yeah, I'm kind of already ruined because I did watch the video. And then bring this around. But I'm guessing you have to go back with this. Yeah, there's like a trick to it. I remember now seeing the video. Okay, so it's perfect on that side. So I just need to get it to do something over here to make it stay perfect. Oh, that's what he did. He went down the opposite way. Yeah, unfortunately I did get spoiled by the video. So I can't be honestly and say it's intuitive because this part right here is very not intuitive, but suddenly I'm remembering everything I saw in the video where you went this first, then this, and then this part's the tricky part where you gotta bring it up first, put the foot down, and the reason it doesn't look like it is because the foot is hollow right there. So you gotta bring it forward, accordion it forward, bring the toe all the way around. It's tricky. All right, there we go. All right, somehow or other, now we're going to get it to crunch together. Let's see how that works. All right, there we go. We got like a really cool looking tank. And the sun came out and ruined everything because I did not know it was going to be like that. All right, looking at the picture on the box, though, this is also weird. This is red on the box, and it's blue right here. That's another thing that's throwing me off because the only blue part, like, see what I'm saying? That's red right there, and it's blue right here. That's another thing that's throwing me a little bit off. So we just got to get the legs to sink back, basically. Okay, so the arms have a little tab that go into the legs. All right, now that you got this mode, we got everything up there. Just need to pull the turret back down, plug it in, which is not a convincing tank. I've never seen a tank that skinny. I mean, if you were to go into battle with a tank that skinny, it would flip over. It's like an SUV tank. It's not a convincing tank in my personal opinion. All right. And then, I guess to give it a little bit more width, we put the guns on the side, which the purple does not match even remotely. The blue one does, but the purple one does not. All right, so that's my final thing, and I'm sorry the sunlight's really striking it to where it's too much of a harsh shadow thing going on. But let me know if this is one you picked up, and I hope you guys have a terrific Transformers Tuesday. And let me know if you picked it up for $25, because I don't know, it's not as bad as at first I was thinking about, but the plastic does feel kind of weird. It does have a very soft feeling to it. It's like the new Barbies, and I know if you're a Transformer collector, you're most likely not going to be a Barbie collector, but check them out sometimes. They're very different. The plastic they're made out of is just, it's cringy to me personally. I don't know what it is. It's just the way it's made. It's very different. I'm going to put it back into robot mode, because the tank mode, if I'm going to put it in the bag and put it away, I like the robot mode. So I am going to put it back in robot mode, and for a while display it out and about, because he does look good in robot mode. I will give him that. Although I wonder if I can do it like that, like have his tank treads going all the way up like the old Transformers would be. All right, yeah, there's that whole funky feet thing. Got to pull that off first. Got to pull his leg completely off. That's another thing. It shouldn't fall apart this easily. So for a Transformer to fall apart this easy is another thing that makes me go, eek, yuck. All right. Recording that back up, and then I think this flips back, and then flip that down. There we go. All right, so first off, tee it. Take the toe off. Take that down. Take the. That should never happen. That's just weird. All right, go back the other way with it. Bring this down. Bring that tank tread part in. So it's supposed to be like a thing to catch it, because the other one went pretty easy. Hold on. Okay, so that's pointing forward. This one, did I go the opposite direction? I went the opposite direction. It goes out, not forward. There we go. Well, you got it like this. Fold his leg over his knee, and then put his knee up. And the rest is pretty much easier. You just flip it around like it's like one of those flip heads. Now these hands being so easy to plop off like that, that's another bad thing. Oh, okay, there's a sliding up and down thing, so you got to slide it up. Then you can flip it back. Okay, so it slides up and down right there, which I did not notice until just now. Put his back on, and there he is. Yeah, it's just, the only hard part is the toes, but it's not like a terrible thing. It's just very different. And thanks for watching, and I hope it's not too bleached out from the sun, because I was not in the sun when I came out here. And I'm going to move my desk again. Have a great day.